Zane McCall, physical therapist, lover of MOOC. I told you I was going to talk about a different one and down. And now you can do this on the floor or the bed. But lat rolling to the side. Everybody goes, why? My work is very specific how to turn. So what I did that turn to the side, as well as just how to get strong, be more skilled at that movement. And then, so it was specifically, I said today what I'll do is show you next way. You can do it on the get up, sit up for specific. I feel like possibly this is where it came from. And it's because I'm going from lying on my back to see about it. Other than I have my strictly in a certain place, it's not at all that would do a sit-up crunchy at all. I'm L, spine, hips, basis of what I teach about central. We're going to go down to the floor. We're going to do explanation because it's different than what you've seen. Super easy, so if you don't have the ability, you're just going to learn. But it straightens up and gives you a little more mobility of where you're moving from. It does a lot of things, but let's just, nothing I teach is isolated going to get strong abs or, I teach connects to balance, skill. I really like to compare to something like and the reason I bring those up is because talk to me, the correlation is so physical therapist, I'm seeing on back pain stronger, getting more skilled at movement set, but I've kind of into this in Tai Chi are, and that is this connection, yet I just have practicality of orthopedic strength, mobility to do in rehab, okay, and prevention. Okay, earful, here we go. I'm going to start on the floor and get up. I'm going to sit up and keep my back straight. Small arch I have in my back. Low sacral arch. I've misled you. Sacral, lumbosacral. So in a way, it's like how eggs all connect. How this little arch you're born with, you're relaxed and be strong. You will be strong in your belly, your small arch in your back. Center, crotch, hips, spine blades down here, everything. Okay, here I go. Lie down. Down. Now I'm going to get up. Well, we're not going to do that today. body. That's a one bad return, however you want, objects and turning them. Yeah, because most people don't know how to stay away. They're used to sucking in and flattening, sticking out and arching. And both that you go out and in, right, with your tummy sticking out. You'll be able until you don't even need to. So that's a review of last week. Yeah, a little more challenging. Real close to my butt. I want it out here. Learn to move. I'm going to come up on you do that. Because we're going to shorten it getting worse too hard. Hands are here. Bar. You're going to roll your hips forward to my back. You can't hold position because your arms are still. You can see the contrast with my black shirt. So I've got this. I'm going to keep arching. Hands are hinge. You may end up doing something like working really hard. That's okay. You're getting to see more on your structure. To engage muscles and thinking about your structure, movement, relaxed, more specific to your need. About muscles when you play sports, the quality of your movement. I think that cleans up so many problems. And then we're going to elaborate on this. So very far wide, because I'm going to use my hands a little. I'm going to focus from here. It's not feel it from a certain area. I focus on my hands. I focus on my, and then focus in a forward roll here. Break it into tiny pieces and focus on the movement itself. Little history of this movement. Via hips are very hard. If you wanted to, via is where you come that arch in your back. I really have a hard time with that's what a via is. It's my upper body straight and now hard both toes in yoga correctly. Sorry. Straight, your back is got that long strap, and then you do that. Okay. When you don't do equity, what usually happens is, so when you bend it the way hips, right in front, your hips engage hard. There's not a balance between the front and the back. Where this work I do comes, I am helping you balance. And the back of the body, strength and mobility. And underloading arm. And there's no extremity. I have to get into more detail and different levels of your spine change. You're very complex. And so your body hurting. So, and as I pressed down, my back was working, and as I rolled my back forward, I adjusted my hands. A little complicated. There you go. Now, which I really love to give you this Friday, not wear you out, but give you a couch or sit down. I put leg across my upper back, the couch, not snug up, and I'm pressing the upper back. I don't wear out my arms. I can put my arms anywhere, but 99.9% of everyone I've ever paid said they didn't have back pain. Well, you can't see what I'm doing. This is roll forward and my upper back. So you will learn to, there's no more stretch. Your joint movements, your strength becomes your posture. It will live in that posture with an end goal. It isn't just a stretch every day for 25 you become good at, like a floor and lean up against a couch, straight, with a slight curve at the end. Relax in your shoulders and sure is whole working, sure, work. You need to do efficient. You're more efficient. Tennis, and the players playing tennis, and you watch both of us. This player is much more efficient. Their movements are going to, because of that efficiency, they get the ball and do all sorts of things. I teach. If you become more efficient in your movement, you feel a heck of a lot better in Texas. And you have the lot. So there you go. That's what. It's time for questions. Comes Flora in Linden. What happens hips? It's hard for me. That's why I'm going to give you, that's why it takes a lot of work to roll. And so that means your arms are having to hold the couch with your upper back forward for about 5 to 10. And then you can practice rolling your hip. Yes, stick your stomach out. And so by constantly doing that, those hips and strengthening your tightness is restricting. Welcome to the human race. I've in 30 years and had to work, including work on that, rolling in the hips, strengthening them out there. But that is action, and it's just a matter of repeating. Maybe just straighten your legs a little bit and just keep working. That's all it is. It's not a big deal. Diane in Delaware, get up, sit up, but what Oh, nice. You want to? I taught that on up and down off the floor. It is this. Show you real quick. The L. Now, live my YouTube channel, because there is one. I want to feel this arch there. Rest my hands and get my hips. This is the arch. I'm not bending in my hips. Here's the L. On a space between your feet. Down like you're on a big old cow. Your butt in the air. Now, and you're going to do like you could put your hand out there. Keep your spine straight. You can go and then go to your hip. A lot of people flop at first, and they'll flop like that. Welcome to over, hand, spine is straight. I'm going to go to my right, and my right hand, and you just do about 10 or 20. Same thing getting up. There's a momentum. Once you get the little pieces, I'm going to start putting the pieces together. And I show you all those little pieces, and the pieces go together, just sort of like a form. Somebody teach you your forearm roll here, your knees here, and then you practice those movements. Roll is different, but I'm using that as an example. Many is when my neck feels okay. When you're on your forearms, okay. Oh, yeah. It stretches your neck. Stretch. So here's what you can do with this every time you go to bed at night. Make it easy. You're in bed. Really important to get this stretch. You're lying in bed or going down. Stretch your face forward. Press your elbows apart. Your pillow will be a little under your shoulders. So every night, out, push down. Okay, stretch my face, my elbows. Yeah. And then when you don't have such a tight neck, worry about my work. Easy. But yeah, that's not a hard movement. You're just going to come on your forearms, get a stretch. But if I don't help you, what good is it? That's an area for huge area of restriction. But I don't show you how to life movements, you'll just keep 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. So that's a beautiful to get range of motion in your, get your shoulders at the same time. You can have, and it's yours. Complication. And then it's not. You know, you're just arms forward, stretch, put your head down. You look at it, how complicated it is. It's have a lot of depth to them. Fredo invalidate cheat and try by moving forward first. Interrupt. Here's the deal. I mean, there isn't. What you want to do is, and because it's the foundation, are supposed to, nation point of view, then what you can do a lot more different things. I'll go down to the floor in just a second. But they call it the A, which is kind of an L. No, if I go on tennis court and I don't want to, I'm just going to be doing all sorts of weird. You gotta have some place to station to before you walk on the tennis, onto the basketball court. But this is the foundation of human, because we sit around the computers and we don't carry it on our head and we don't work in the ground. We'll be doing this for a living. The land, you wouldn't need me. To your question. Okay. Floor. And you said, well, why don't you try and keep it arching your low back? You've got more, you know, I was here doing this thing, and I went like that. My back is so, nothing wrong with it. Getting that, just play with it, and the back straight, cause it, and that combination of strong motion, golly, it you a mechanical advantage. Those things working for you, and then do whatever you want. Paul says, what happens forward, like, well, you just get in the habit of things, in the habit of the sea. Okay. What happens with this, get tight in the neck, like the guy who said yes, and you don't really have a really dependent on your arms, hips, neck. The human body is the side. So the shoulders and stuff like that. Find people have a hard time over to get up and down off the floor. The way in which something works well. And this movement of getting up is really powerful. It really is. Tell me, I can't believe how easy it is. The body really is very efficient. But if it's not bothering you, that's choice. I just want you front of the shoulders, front of the neck, and everything back here, so you don't hear, and then all of a sudden, why does my back fall all the time? Why are my ankles tight? It's like, well, maybe. And people are happy because It's easier to move in life every day. That's a fun thing. Besides the fact that's fun. In Sacrament. Okay. Now, can I get back straight by before she gets up? Yeah. Instead of stay like that. You want to stay like that and really strengthen your back and arm. Or you can use the couch to hold you. Have people, yes, I just would wear out forward, sit right now. I can sit like this pretty and last a long time, but because it knows how to be like their arms wear out. You can people like putting their arms on their couch, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. And you're resting. Rest your back against it. It's a very different way different than all the posture stuff out there. Way different. Is that it? That was it. Great 4th of July. And but you know what you could do? Calm. And you could say, or I didn't get this. But you could also subscribe and share. Like, oh, you good one. Happy 4th. Bye.